This is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
What's your name, ma'am?
Stacy.
Oh, Stacy. What do you do for a living, Stacy?
I work for a Christian publishing company.
If there's one thing I can't stand.
Listen up, slap nuts.
Sit down, dummy. I'm talking.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true.
Oh, Randy!
He's fat!
You f***ing numpty!
When you laugh at that face, shut your mouth.
The cream of the crop! Nobody does it better.
Hey, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wrestle-Cast, presented by RVT Entertainment on the BrokenInfinite.com, Podomatic.com, iTunes, and wherever else you may find this fine audio recording, and live on Twitch.tv's official RVT channel, or, RVT Entertainment's official Twitch.tv channel, whichever you want to pick. You want to pick the right one, and both are good, technically correct. We're talking about professional wrestling, both in the mainstream and the independent scene. My name is Matty Jay. That is TWK.
I'm back, bitch.
Yeah. Back in black. I hit the sack. It's been too long. I'm about to be back. How's Florida, bud?
It was warm and humid.
Ah, warmth.
Also in downtown, it's a bitch to find a parking spot.
Welcome to every booming metropolis's downtown ever.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I went down to Orlando, hanging out with some friends. We played some D&D. We watched some anime. We watched some movies. We played some games. We hit the town. By the way, went to Wahlburgers.
Ooh. I like them burgers just fine.
Yeah, and by the way, it is indeed a restaurant owned by the Wahlberg family.
Yeah. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. That guy.
Yeah, and they even got pictures of the whole family all over the restaurant. And I gotta say, burgers, pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty decent. There's one at Toronto International Airport, Pearson International Airport in Toronto. I tried it one time on the way to Florida 1 year, and I got nothing to complain. It is delicious. It is a good burger.
Home of the good burger. Can I take your order?
There it is. There it is.
I'm a child of the 90s. What do you want from me?
Nothing. You just did what you had to do. I knew
God
exactly what that
right,
setup was going to bring me, and I am not regretting it. But there are stuff and things to talk about. A wrestling week has been had. Also, I need to put the thing up. There we go. There it is. You can start talking, chat. There might be a Q&A this week.
We shall see. I can say one thing. I have nothing to contribute to the first segment.
Yeah, I told him try to catch it. He tried. He could not. So I'm flying solo for the review. So it'll be very interesting because I had Toka riffs as per usual. We got cock blocked by Discord, by the way. And cock blocked.
That's why I say boo.
Yeah, because first half went swimmingly. Second half, we couldn't see jack shit. The lag was so goddamn bad thanks to Discord. So we got cock blocked from the classics. We are not happy about that.
What classics are you watching?
Uchukeji Gavan and Hurricaneger.
Gavan.
Yeah. We are loving this show because it's so good, but it's so 80s, it's so riffable, it's awesome.
So it's everything you've ever wanted in a tokusatsu show.
Yes. Good enough to be happy about it, but all those little intricacies and everything else to make you go, let's rip the shit out of this.
One thing. Hello, CJ. Secondly, I'm the friend that I was rooming a hotel room with. Huge Toku fan.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he doesn't really like Kamen Rider shows that have too many riders. He only likes it like 2, maybe 3 per show.
Also, a big thank you to Evil Reverend, who, boom, boom, he says. Why? Tier 1 subscription. 10 months in a row, by the way, for that guy. So thank you very much. Much appreciated.
To Evil Rev, I have 2 words for you. 2. Sweet!
Mm-hmm. So thank you. Thank you. All right, now, on to the business at hand. You didn't get the chance to go to any. I know they had some TV tapings at NXT this week. Or did they try to have
I heard
TV
about things that happened. I heard about things that happened. I will not spoil it for the audience listening at home.
Yeah, there are things that happen, and obviously it is related to Tommaso Ciampa. By the way, rest easy, pal. You've earned the rest. If only if for nothing else, your injury came in just at bad timing, but you still earned the rest. That being said, we have Fastlane as we have alluded before. Of course, you get your news type stuff and things, including some news you may or may not have seen on the Twitter earlier today. I will explain in a few seconds. The saga of my company's one poor accountant who decided to fuck up at the wrongest time possible, but we'll get to that. And of you, of course, your winners and losers, your email, and we'll probably do a little bit of chat Q&A, so we'll stay tuned for that. That being said, let's talk about Fast Lane. Not too much happened. Pretty much we're down. It's Fast Lane because it's straight down the narrow, and you can go fast as hell. So not too much in the unexpected department. Let's put it this way: the card we previewed was not the card advertised. That was given us a lot of swerves as well. So we'll get to that and all that good stuff. Let's hear from the one big thing that was like, how are we going to handle this the thing with Triple H? What's going to happen with Becky? Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's how they handled what will more than likely be the road to the main event of WrestleMania. And, yeah, that happened. Take a listen.
And Becky Lynch looking for the disarmer. Looking for the disarmer. The submission move on Charlotte. Will Charlotte tap out? Will Becky earn her opportunity to go to WrestleMania? Queen just too powerful, plain and simple.
Exactly how to counter.
And now the injured knee, and Charlotte center of the ring looking for the figure 4. Now going to try to bridge into the figure 8. Charlotte Flair looking to bridge into the figure 8. Now Becky. Wait a minute, that's Ronda Rousey, the Raw Women's Champion. Ronda Rousey striking Becky Lynch. Well, the official had no choice. The winner of the match by disqualification, Becky Lynch.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match by disqualification and heading to WrestleMania, Becky Lynch!
Ronda Rousey just made sure that Becky would be in the main event at WrestleMania, which is now a triple threat with Ronda, Charlotte, and Becky.
In your head. Yeah, Cranberry, Zombie.
Zombie, zombie, zombie.
For those who may have never heard that song, by the way, you're not the only one who's a child of the 90s, brah. In your head. Kind of like where Becky Lynch has been living for the last couple of weeks, especially if your name is Ronda Rousey. Because I'll tell you, the match itself, I'm not going to tell you, although I'll let you watch it at your own leisure. But at the end of the match, where Ronda interferes and she attacks Becky specifically, so that's why the thing happened. And she attacks. So she attacks. And of course, you attack the person. The person who was not attacked loses. So guess what, ladies and gentlemen, Becky's going to Mania.
Also, hello to Mr. Spade Ace in the chat room.
Hello. How you doing, bud?
And
so here's
saying,
So yeah, of course, as soon as Charlotte and Becky realize, oh fuck, Charlotte is like, I'm gonna kill Ronda Rousey, and Becky's going, I'm rent-free in her head. Ladies and gentlemen, the Twitter troll, the redheaded Twitter troll, hero of the interwebs, Becky Lynch, winning. But we'll get to that, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be more of a speed round because Tita didn't watch it. I will tell him what happened, and I will tell you it was good or bad or whatever. I actually skimmed through most of the matches because there are some kind of boring ones. But Fastlane, Cleveland, Ohio, Quicken Loans Arena is where the venue was. No purported attendance figures. But that was a thing that happened. The pre-show, there was only one kickoff match. Believe it or not. It was Big E and Xavier Woods taking on Nakamura and Rusev. That was the thing that happened and went to 13-20. Decent match, good opener. And the main card, Usos defeated Miz and Shane McMahon to retain the tag titles. It was a pretty decent affair. There was one scary spot where Shane tried to do the coast to coast, and Evil Reverend, you hear that? Free rent. Why can't you be like that, Randy? And then there's, of course, on the other side is one of the Usos. One goes for a splash, one was doing for coast to coast. You'll see it for yourself, Tita, if you watch it, but it was a scary bump. Scary spot.
I'm
to say the
probably not
least.
going to have time to watch it because of all the wrestling that's taking place, especially with New Japan.
New Japan Cup, I don't blame it. But if you do, if you so choose to watch it, that'd be like the one bubble, but you're gonna cringe just a tad. But
also, hello, Renico.
Hi, Renico. Been a while. So if there's one thing to watch out for, you'll cringe a little bit, but all parties are accounted for. Fine, as you probably will see, as you probably saw on SmackDown. Also, Card Junkie betrayal. Shane turned heel. At the end of the match, I was like, "Oh, okay, let's mope our way to the back," and then clothesline, Pearl Harbor, dissension.
I just want to say I saw 2 clips from WWE this entire week.
All right, which ones?
The Batista clip and the Orton and AJ clip. That was it.
All right.
That was my entire WWE experience this week.
Asuka defeated Mandy Rose in 6:40. Asuka, you deserve better. Actually, both of you deserve better. You actually work decently together, but it's the finish of the match was Sonya moved the apron and accidentally tripped Mandy Rose, and Asuka capitalized, tap, and boom, bada boom, done. The Bar. Actually, here's what happened. Kofi and New Day, they go see Vince McMahon. McMahon goes, "Hey, I want to talk to you about the WB Championship." They talk about, and Vince says, beef, and all that shit. So he says, "Listen, go to the ring. I'll get, do it." And it turns out that Kofi expected it to be a triple threat, and it was. But it did not involve him. It involved him taking on the bar in a handicap match, and he lost. It was 5:15, and oh my God. If this was cringe-worthy in the story department, but if the effect was to get Kofi over with the fans, mission accomplished there, because that triple threat, it sadly suffered just a tad. Revival, there was a triple threat for the tag titles. Revival retained over Aleister Black and Ricochet, Rude, and Chad Gable. Okay. 10:50. They could have used an extra 5 minutes. But this was not a bad match. And Rico, we just started. We haven't even started. We're just doing the pay-per-view review. So we're going to talk about that in the new segment coming up. So do not worry. Like I said, all 6 are, they all have their bad days. This was not one of them. This was a passable, a fly-by-night match. Nothing. The Black Mask was protected. Both Black and Ricochet looked good. Revival steal a victory, old school style. Nothing wrong with that, but there's nothing right with that. It's weird. It was your standard fare, hey, let's do some flippy-doo and have some fun and shit. So it was a good match, but forgettable would be the word, I think. Which for Black and Ricochet is the wrong word to use. It should not be forgettable. Samoa Joe they were supposed to have a thing for the U.S. title. It was a rematch in the literal sense. The same fatal 4-way, and Joe retained. It was another 10:50. Next up, the Boston Hug, the Connection. They defeated Nia Jax and Tamina. 7:05. Can we please, oh God, please be done with Nia and Tamina, please. That was not a good match.
I did see a gif of the main botch of the match where I believe it was Tamina tossing Sasha, and Nia not really catching her that well.
Just, can we be done with those two, please? Can they go back in the line and get someone who could actually fucking wrestle? Fuck's sake. Sasha and Bayley deserve better. That's all I'm going to say. The aforementioned triple threat, it was Owens and Bryan. Then they added Mustafa Ali. He came back and went 18:45. If you're looking for a random triple threat match to watch, I'd say this one's a good pick.
I heard that Ali got booed.
Yeah, because it was not Kofi. So remember what I said? If the goal was to make sure Kofi Kingston got over, they did their job just a tad bit too well, just a tad. Because they were expecting Kofi, and they got Mustafa Ali, who should be over, but no, crowd wanted Kofi.
He'll do fine in the long run.
He'll be long run. Nothing wrong with the booking. Short term. It soured the crowd a little bit, but they got him back in the last 2 matches. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair, excuse me. This was, of course, Lynch won, as you heard in the clip. It was a story match. Literally, Charlotte was going after the leg. Becky was selling the leg. Becky was fighting. They were fighting. Not their best match by any means necessary, but it's still a thing. It's still a thing that happened. It was still a good match, not one, I would say. This was obviously the setup match to get the triple threat because they wanted Charlotte in there in the first place, and oh fuck, Becky is over. But there you go. It went 8:45. You're not missing much. What you heard in the clip was pretty much the point of the match. And to prove, oh shit, Rousey is pissed at both of them. She'll take them both. She is apparently hardcore. Lady, you ain't hardcore yet, but we'll find out at WrestleMania. And in the main event, this was advertised pretty much as the main event. Roman Reigns' return match from beating the crap out of leukemia. By the way, hi, Go-Kai Master. The Shield, Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns one more time. Last time.
I heard Rollins dropped an F-bomb.
He did. One more fucking bomb. Yep, he did. Heat of the moment, ladies and gentlemen. 24-50.
Heat of the moment.
Yes. They took on Baron Corbin's mid-card of evil. Thank you, Wrestle Talk, for that. Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and Drew. I deserve better. McIntyre, and by the way, he's going after it. He's going after it now. This was a brawl. This was all
Matty.
6 men saying, "Let's just beat the living shinola out of each other."
Matty,
Yes.
was this a brawl for all?
Golf clap on that. But yeah, all enjoyed this one. Yes.
Also, hello,
there was-
Go-Kai Master.
Yeah, you noticed that too, huh?
People are starting to show up to this show. That makes me feel good in my mustache place.
I'm all right. Nobody worry about me. Anyway. Also,
hello, Devil. Wow, everyone's showing up.
Everyone's showing up. Yay! It must be WrestleMania season.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, you got
all
your
the
black
big stars
Kurt
show up.
and
Cream
your
of the crop,
lust
yeah,
for Elizabeth. Yeah, double macho man. Yeah. Anyway, so for those wondering if Seth Rollins had a back problem, he was. If he did, he was fucking hiding it. He took a couple of solid, good bumps in there. Reigns didn't do much, a little bit of walk and brawl, but again, it's your first match back. You're again in the swing of things, and he did good. So, not the worst thing in the world. Basically, Baron Corbin and his mid-card of evil were there to eat shit, pretty much. They were there to take the fall.
And now I got the beer money in my head.
And well, yeah, that sounded worse. Yeah, them words, they went out my mouth, and stuff happened there. Anyway. Yeah, Baron Corbin was simply there because Baron Corbin needed they got a big pile of comeuppance. So that's what it was. If you're asking me for my rating, I'd say I'd give it a 3 out of 5. The Shield main event is good. The triple threat is decent. Joe is U.S. champ. The Usos and Miz and Shane were pretty decent. Otherwise, fairly skippable would be my review. But it's if you're looking for a random thing to put on the TV, you can find much worse to find. There you go. That's my review there. My quick review. Done and done. Questions from the TWK gallery there.
I have one question.
Sure.
And only one.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Did you download the Junior Heavyweight DLC for Fire Pro yet?
No, but I got the promoter one.
Oh, how was that?
I have not gotten a chance to try it yet, but it's in there.
All right, we await your review.
I will more than likely have some time in the summer, if you know what I mean, and I'm going to get to that in a few segments. For you folks in there, we'll do a Q&A because we are early for this, and we only got one email, so that's a thing. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. For emails and comments and link, you can send them at the Wrestle-Cast at gmail.com. The link is up on the screen as we speak, as per usual. Our one emailer, ladies and gentlemen, is our good buddy. You know who it is, T-Dub.
It's our favorite emailer of all the times. Everyone's favorite emailer, in fact. It is none other than French
Taku!
Very nice. And Rico, do you think they'll ever let Kofi in the title hunt? No, he's in the title hunt, folks. That gauntlet match, that's just building that shit up, believe me.
Ever since Elimination Chamber, he has been put in the title hunt, and he could very well win the title at WrestleMania. That could very well happen. I'm going to say it, 75% chance. And damn, Matty, don't even start with me on Steiner math. God damn it!
No, this is not Steiner math. This is not Steiner math. Though Daniel Bryan does figure into my list later, so yeah, go comment. Yeah, he does have lungs. All right, so when is Zane coming back? Hopefully on Monday. But we got to read some emails first. So hold it off for about a couple minutes. We will read them eventually. Talk about a week. Key starts. Hello, Wrestle-Cast. We're finally here. The road to WrestleMania has finally begun, and that Fastlane is over and done. I got to admit, it got me out of surprise. You'll see why. I'm a huge fan of the people who sent emails last week. At least I'm not the only one doing that. But if I'm the only one doing it, why not doing a Q&A session with the viewers on Twitch along with emails and comments? Well, there you go.
That is what we were.
We are about to do that, my friend.
Wow, you read our minds, Mr. Otaku.
Well, I read the email beforehand, and I just started to inch my
cheater. You cheated. Then you stole his idea. Admit it. You stole his idea. You're a thief. You're a dirty thief.
T-Dub, I was going to do it anyway and give credit to French Otaku.
Only because I'm making you give him.
I was going to do it anyway, and then you turn it into a Daveable offense. Dave!
You see that he abuses people that expose his treachery.
No. I date people trying to troll me out, trying to read this email quick enough so we could read some freaking Q&As.
Why don't we just do as Kevin Smith style? 1Q, 1A.
Can I just read the email so we could read some questions in the chat? Please!
Fine.
Also, our card jockey says a guy who steals from the handicap. Thank you!
That's a lie. Watch my Life is Strange Let's Play. You'll see that I don't.
Ooh, that's a good question. We'll keep that in mind, Renico. Okay, so French Talk of Fastlane 2019. It was fine overall. Best moment. Shane turned heel on Miz, and his father got 0 reactions. I regret skipping the Raw Tag match in terms of results, but I saw the match. Great as a whole. Too bad the build-up was shite. The Fatal 4-Way of the US title was match OD night. Thank God for Virgil retaining. Mustafa Ali added to the W title match despite being booed because of no Kofi. But he got cheered after this performance. That's what he got it back. He got it back. Dud moments, the squash featuring Kofi in the bar, but it was for storyline purposes. And yes, I did watch SmackDown Live and the promo. Gold. Yeah, between that and the one on Monday, that was a toss-up for clip of the week. I will say this: it was a toss-up between Kofi and Dave. You'll find out why. Charlotte and Becky was pointless since, Ronda cost the match, meaning Becky is added to the WrestleMania match. Asuka and Mandy, it was harmless, but not that good, and yet that slip-up, thanks to DeVille, might lead to the breakup of Fire and Desire. Overall rating of 5 pay-per-view, 3 out of 5. Raw, I need to share this because it's so funny. Wannabe, featuring Dave Bautista and Triple H. Yep. We'll not play it on screen here, but I've seen that, and it's fun. It's fucking hilarious. I'm surprised it took that long. Let's put it that way. Anyway, the Shield The Shield bids farewell Ron the Murderers, Dana Brooke, and knocked out a ref. Batista will face strippers at WrestleMania 35, and the host will be Alexa Bliss? Sure. Ambrose got destroyed by a McIntyre, and Kurt Angle will retire from wrestling at WrestleMania 35 before Jushin Liger, which is good timing since watching Angle wrestling nowadays is a tad depressing. SmackDown Live, 2 awesome promos from the show. 3 if you count Shane's heel promo. AJ Styles and Orton's work shoot to set up their match at WrestleMania. Too bad Randy didn't mention the fact that AJ never won a match against Randy Orton. At Kofi's promo, that's one of the best promos he ever made. 11 years of doing what he loves. If he had to miss the birth of his child, missing his friend's wedding because his love of wrestling, only to be offered a gauntlet match in order to get the title match. His title match at WrestleMania against Daniel Bryan, overall one of the better episodes to see. Winners, Harlem Heat for the WB Hall of Fame. Well done, especially for Stevie Ray. That massive burn by Aleister Black on Lana on Twitter. Lana, quote, "A dream team. We have Aleister Black, who is ordinary and insecure he had a tattoo on his entire body to fit in with the Misfits. Ricochet, who flips all over the ring with no emotion like the Cirque du Soleil, and we have the legends, the Hardys, returning for the 17,000th time. Yay!" Sarcastically. Aleister returns. Interesting words from someone whose body is 90% enhanced. Demons from the underworld. Oh, from super hot fire that burnt. So I got a better button for that, as a matter of fact. Mr. Master Roshi.
Gonna need a sensu for that one.
Oh, hold on. The audio was there we go.
Gonna need a sensu for that one.
There we go. It's always set
Funny
because
you mentioned bring that up because on the road trip both there and back, we put Dragon Ball Z Abridged on YouTube, and we just had all the episodes, every single one, and all the movies.
Nice. The 2 promos from AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and Kofi and Vince. Go watch them if you haven't. That parody of Daily X-Men from the promo between Batista and Triple H with Spice Girls wannabe. Go watch it. It is indeed trending. And Evil Reverend throws a sensu bean. Sensu bean!
Sensu bean?
Sensu bean! Losers, Chelsea Green, the lady won her match in her debut on NXT, and she's out with a wrist injury. Looks like she ended up in a hot mess.
Boo!
Joe Bob.
Not funny.
God damn it. I always have to reset it so I don't blow up my ears when I play the comment.
Not funny.
Thank you, Joe Bob Briggs. I got mixed feelings about Alexa Bliss being the host of WrestleMania 35. Yes, she is a good talker, and I'm kind of tired of those moments of Bliss. You're not the only one. There we go. And yes, even it's depressing to see her in-ring career is certainly over. She's indeed a goddess made of glass, or maybe creative got nothing for her. That's one way to look at it. The way WB booked Braun Strowman to face the crew of Saturday Night Live, and he did the act of Street Fighter 2 by breaking the car. I know it's nothing to do on wrestling, but the attack on the mosque in Christchurch, New Zealand, streamed on Facebook by the perpetrator. My prayers go to the victims, and the shooter deserves to go to hell. You go to hell and you die. That's what I say. You guys have yourself
racism.
A bit. What?
Fuck bigotry.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
I got a whole rant saved up on that, and I just don't want to talk about that. I will say this. I feel bad for PewDiePie. You don't deserve that bullshit. That's all I'm going to say. And I feel, and that's not, by the way, for the record, I feel bad for everybody in this situation. I feel bad for the family. I feel bad for the people at that mosque. I feel bad for the people of New Zealand. And I feel bad for PewDiePie because this fucker decided to live stream this fucker, and the first thing he's out of his mouth, subscribe to PewDiePie. Really? Motherfucker. All right, there are better ways to increase someone's subscriber count other than killing people.
Also, big shock. He was apparently a Trump supporter.
Oh. Oh. By the way, he says, have a good weekend. Take care of yourself. We definitely will. We definitely will.
I appreciate that, and you do that as well, French Otaku.
You take it easy, good buddy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Q&A time. We got some time. We got a little bit of time to kill. We got about we're not even like half an hour in. So,
all right, I got some questions.
Q's. Let's send us some A's. Renico, I'd love to hear about your opinion on if they'll make Switchblade drop. On if I'm assuming when he'll drop the belt. This kind of plays into G1 Supercard. So, I don't know.
I don't think they'll make him drop it in Madison Square Garden because that's his first title defense, and they already did a flip flop with Tanahashi. So
yeah,
earliest for me will be Dominion.
It would be Dominion at this point. I wouldn't do it at this point either because you're trying to build a new star the same way they're trying to build the guy the same way they did Okada. It's gonna take a while. He'll drop. I'm with T-Dub. It might be Dominion. You know what? It could be King of Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, all I do know is that I would expect him to have at least one title defense, at least one.
One or two at the very minimum. He's earned that much. Let's put it that way.
It's a combination of building him up as a legitimate champion and not wanting to do multiple flip flops with the world title belt.
Yeah, you're coming in a little quiet.
This isn't. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. After all, this isn't the never openweight 6-man tag team titles.
No, this is a one of the most legitimate championships of all time. So it would not make sense to flip flop that belt so many times. 2 defenses though. 1 defense I don't think would be enough. He needs at least 2.
Yeah, I can see that.
Carjack
wanted to know when Sami Zayn's coming back, which could be any day now.
Okay, yeah, they went on Twitter before we went live. They said he'll be on Monday Night Raw to address his WrestleMania future. So we'll find out by Monday night. That's for sure. If he's more than likely, he should be healthy.
I swear, if Sami Zayn retires, I'm going to punch a baby.
I'm not gonna lie, I might join you on that because that would be sad as hell.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Matty J likes to punch babies in his spare time.
God damn it, T-Dub. You said it too. Handicap stealer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You steal from the handicap. It's proven on the internet.
Not on my latest Let's Play.
You still kill handicap people.
No, it was putting someone out of their misery at their request.
See, I do nothing. You folks listen to Riff Down on Tuesday. See how bad they roast him on that. You watch.
That's because I'm the Gorilla Monsoon of Riff Down.
If you're a wrestler Evil Reverend, if you were a wrestler, who would you want to face in your first feud? Not Minoru Suzuki. Not in the first feud. Oh.
Let's see here. Possibly Ethan Page. Yep, that'll be a good hand.
That's not a bad first match right there. Yeah. Anyone who's a steady hand or an experienced hand for your first feud, because again, if you're starting off as a professional wrestler, you're going to make mistakes. That's just what it is. So you need a steady hand to keep you calm in that situation.
Yeah, and he seems to know what he's doing. He's had several years of experience in the biz, as they say.
Mm-hmm. Keep sending some questions, folks. We got some time. Also, Card Chucky, Owens and Zayn need a tag team belt. To be honest, they both just need a belt, period. And TWK deserves the bashing on Riff Down. Yeah, there's that.
I disagree with that. I should be treated as a king. No, wait, no. I was wrong. God. There we go, God. I should be treated as a god. There we go. It's all correct now.
Okay, fail us from to boldly flee.
Boo.
Anyway, so any more Q's in there, folks? We got some A's. That can't all be it. Oh, Karchucky, you're an atheist. You do not believe in God.
That is true. But at the same time, can I really disbelieve in myself?
He's not
I'm
wrong.
a TWKist. And everyone should worship the ground upon which I walk.
Evil
And also
Reverend.
shower me with all of your money.
No. Evil Reverend, would you rather take a Diamond Cutter, RKO, or Stunner? Yes. Diamond Cutter because it's the original RKO, because you could figure out ways to make it both Diamond Cutter and RKO are ways to get them out of nowhere, and Stunner to see how I would fucking sell it.
Yeah, probably Stunner because I could oversell like a son of a bitch.
Oh, probably, definitely. Rico, who do you think will go against Jay White?
Let's see. I haven't watched the tournament in quite a few days.
I do have
So
the
I'm going to-
bracket up there. I've watched up to day 5, so I'm a little behind. And
I'm
Karchucky,
just going to take a stab. I'll take Tanahashi.
I got the heavy favorites are Okada or Ibushi. I could kind of see Ibushi versus Jay White, honestly.
But I want Ibushi to win.
I know.
Oh, he's all up to date. That's cool.
All right, so this will not be a surprise to everybody. So yeah, Okada is another opponent because he wants his win back, and it's Okada.
I think a nice surprise could be Will Ospreay.
That would be cool, actually. But he is a never open weight champion, so there's that. We'll see. All right, we have time for one more, I think, and we can move on, I think. Anybody else in there? Can't do the dead air because we still got an audio version to go on, folks.
10, 9,
9,
8.
8. If
here's something
Gangrel's
we'll add.
entrance isn't the best entrance of all time, what is?
Oh, there's quite a few really good entrance themes. Like Kevin Steen's ROH theme. That was good.
I think it's all in all entrance. I think he's talking about there. Good with the coming through the pit of fire and everything else. Kane's big blow up pyro. Undertaker's current entrance was also awesome.
I'll say a lot of Kenny Omega's Wrestle Kingdom entrances are pretty cool.
Yeah. And pretty much any special entrance from Wrestle Kingdom, they go all out for some of those entrances.
For those who don't remember, Prince Devitt had a really badass entrance. I think it was at Wrestle Kingdom 9.
Yeah. That was actually one of the, I think it was either that or the year before where he debuted the makeup.
Yeah, he had like the full body paint thing as I think Carnage or...
Yeah, as Carnage. Yeah. You got it.
So yeah, there's some really cool entrances still out there. Of course, whenever Ibushi is at Wrestle Kingdom, he does the whole Rey Mysterio entrance.
Yeah. Because he jumped good.
Yes. Let's see. CJ says, will Kofi and KO get the Grand Slam? If they stick around eventually.
I can see, you know what? If KO sticks around, eventually. Sammy, on the other hand, that's tough. I don't know. Rico, what do you guys think of Taka's mic skills, especially in New Japan? Hell yeah, he's a great heater for Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh yeah, I love his routine.
Welcome to Zack Sabre time.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
It's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Taka Michinoku is New Japan's answer to Paul Heyman.
Also, I still remember like last year, he went up to Kevin Kelly and he told him that he doesn't know how to speak English.
You were in the States for literally, 4 or 5 years?
Let's see. The light heavyweight title was established in '97, and he was at least in WWE until late 2000, early 2001.
I'd say 2001, just around the time of the invasion angle, really. So 2000, 2001, 2002.
I know Taka was not around in 2002.
No, if at all. Yeah, he was around until 2001, and when they had to do the wholesale purge to make some caps, to make room in cap space. When I first heard it, I was like, "He speaks English? Where the hell does he? Where the hell has been hiding it?" That says Renico in the chat. I know, right? And Card Junkie, KO needs a tag team, and Kofi needs a world title to make it the Grand Slam. That is both are true facts.
Like I said, if KO sticks around long enough,
he'll get it. He'll get a tag belt.
And Kofi could very well be world champion by the end of WrestleMania.
He could, you know what, if he doesn't get it by Mania, he should be getting it by the end of the year easily.
Possibly, CJ.
And Card Junkie, both need to happen at WrestleMania 35. That is very true. Will they happen, and it does need to happen, and will they happen are two, unfortunately, very different things. All right, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Thank you very much for the Q&A, by the way. Much appreciated. Real Reverend, true facts. Only facts are only facts are the facts, except no alternatives. That's very true. Someone should tell that to Fox News and Donald J. Trump. And Card Junkie, also Royal Rumble will be in my hometown in 2020. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Yeah.
CJ, if you do a run-in at the Royal Rumble, I'll pay you $1 into your PayPal.
$1. Oh, that's a dare.
Not just any dollar, a Canadian dollar.
They're not even worth shit. They're worth 75 cents to you guys. Anyway, those are your emails and comments of the week. And yeah, Card Junkie says, I say Balor wins. That makes sense. You can send them at the Wrestle-Cast at gmail.com. We shall return with your news and your winners and losers when we come back. Do not go far.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Who's Tom Stamos? Take one look at them because you're going to be seeing and hearing a lot of them. We build vans factory direct. Don't be mistaken by the middleman. Eliminate the middleman. Come directly to our plant. Buy one factory direct. Dusty, tell him.
You know Dusty Roller Magazine does not tell you no lies. Don't lead you astray. Right here, Tom Stamos is going to be in your hearts, your souls, and your mind. Because you can come to the factory right here in Georgia and get what you want to get for the littlest price of all.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Today, wrestling fans, we're talking with U.S. Heavyweight Wrestling Champion Dusty Rhodes.
The American Dream and his new thirst-quenching partner, Mellow Yellow.
Mellow Yellow, Dusty?
Yeah, baby, you know Mellow Yellow's got that fine citrus taste. And ooh, it'll beat that Mountain Dew every time in that taste test match.
There you have it. The new tag team champions, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and great-tasting Mellow Yellow.
Woo, the winning taste. The winning taste.
You just gonna stand up there looking like a nose ring model, or you gonna come to the ring like I asked you to and face me like a man?
Your biggest mistake, always underestimating me. See, we're gonna do this on my terms. I'm in control here, and you're gonna give me what I want. You know what it is. Give me what I want.
I'm not gonna give you a damn thing, Dave. Why should I? How many times have you quit this company? How many times have you quit and walked away, Dave? And I'm supposed to hand you stuff? You're entitled? Why? Because you're a big Hollywood movie star now? Do you come back here and demand whatever you want? I'm not giving you anything. So I guess that leaves me to the next option. Since you're too big of a coward to walk down here and face me like a man, then we'll do it my way. I'll step out of this ring. I'll walk up that ramp. I will tear my way through the Guardians of the Independence scene or whatever they are. And I will beat your on that stage.
No, we are not doing this your way. You know why I quit? Because I wanted to get as far away from you as I could. Always holding me down, talking down to me, looking down on me, shutting me out. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing now. You know what I want. I've been asking for it for years. You're gonna give me what I want, or I'm gonna continue to hurt people you love.
I'm not giving you a damn thing, Dave. I am not giving you a damn thing except the beating you deserve. Now be a man, get in this ring, face me like a man.
It's killing you. Look at you.
Get in this ring!
I know you. I see it. It's killing you. It's tearing you apart. You want to hurt me so bad, you can't stand it. But you won't give it to me because you're not in control. Give me what I want. Give me what I want.
I am going to give you the beating you deserve, Dave, and nothing more.
No, that's not what I want. I want you at WrestleMania. Give it to me.
You want me at Mania? Is that what this is about? You're beating up a 70-year-old man. You are hiding behind securities. This is what you've become because you want me at WrestleMania? Is that what you want?
Give it to me. Give me what I want.
You want me at WrestleMania?
Give me what I want.
You're on.
We're back here on the Wrestle-Cast, presented by RVT Entertainment on the BrokenInfinite.com, Automatic.com, iTunes, podcasting places, live on Twitch.tv/RVT Entertainment. Matty Jay and TWK here with you. You know the funny thing? If 13-year-old me knew that in 2019 I'd be playing Spice Girls Wannabe to introduce a clip or to precede a clip of Dave Bautista and Triple H arguing at each other for a match, I would probably want to Dave myself. My 13-year-olds, my 13-year-old Dave self would find a way to Dave me.
Do it.
Not gonna do it though. My 13-year-old self is like it's back in '99. It probably doesn't know who Dave Bautista is. And you know it's true because literally all it was, give me what I want. What do you want? I'm not gonna be able to. It's literally there are people who've said that to that fucking song. So
Matty, you depress me.
I went for the meme because god damn it, it's funny. All right. I know. Also, Renico, let me bring that up so you folks can see it because you probably saw it earlier. Renico said, no lie, watching New Japan Cup live has screwed with my sleep schedule. You're a braver man than either myself or Tita, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
We have work, unfortunately. Speaking of it, so yeah, that's a thing. No holds barred. Triple H versus Dave Bautista at WrestleMania. That's a thing that's going to happen.
All right, on to the news.
Yes. News.
First up,
types of things.
We have new members of the WWE Hall of Fame, and they are Harlem Heat.
Booker T, two-time Hall of Famer Stevie Ray. I mean, Harlem Heat, one of the greatest tag teams of all time. It only makes sense.
And as many people pointed out in the past week, they are a WCW created tag team.
Yeah, They are completely WCW. Well, they were a tag team way before they joined WCW, but they just became WCW made because, well, duh. But yeah.
Yeah, they were basically for several years the top tag team in that company. And they basically feuded with everyone from the NWO to the Steiners to
the Nasty Boys, famously.
I believe they had at least one match with Public Enemy.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so basically anybody that was a tag team from the early to late 90s, they wrestled them. And then there was that horrible storyline with Big T, aka the former Ahmed Johnson.
Yeah, that was Ahmed
defeated Booker, where Big T defeated Booker T for the rights to the letter T.
WCW, everybody. Christ. Yeah, for a while, Booker T became G.I. Bro. We are not kidding.
Yeah, he was a member of the Misfits in Action as G.I. Bro, alongside Colonel Cajun, Lieutenant Loco, Major Stash, Major Guns. Let's see. Also, one of them, the main leader, was
Hugh Morris.
No. He went by General Hugh G.
Rection.
And the whole storyline was, this is my real name. I'm not going to be going by no goofy name like Hugh Morris. I'm going to go by my real name, Hugh Rection.
Vince Russo, everyone. God damn it.
Nevertheless, they had a storied career managed by Colonel Parker and Sister Sherry.
Yep.
A.K.A. Matty Jay, if you would, please.
Sensual Sherry?
No, the Colonel.
Colonel Rob Parker? What are you trying to get me to do here? The meow 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 hop meow? That's Jay Hunter's gimmick.
When's that stopped us from stealing it?
Fair point.
Anyways, let's see also here. Orton and AJ had a hot fire promo. That's one of the clips I watched this week because, god damn it, that was awesome.
That was when Randy Orton busts out a Dixie Carter joke, you know you're watching good promo material.
Also, shame on the audience for not acknowledging that not responding to that line.
Oh. A different crowd would have given them the heat they wanted.
I would say probably New York or Philadelphia.
Philly for sure. Absolutely Philly. But it is what it is.
As brought up on our that promo was just awesome. Those two just trading barbs back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Like AJ making fun of the pose and calling his RKO a rip-off diamond cutter.
You know, it's funny. It was a rip-off, but DDP gave Orton his blessing, so there you go.
Indeed. And lesser good news, as you heard in the comment in French Otaku's email, Chelsea Green debuted in NXT.
She won her match. She had a good time, and then the wrist broke.
Yeah, really unfortunate. And shout out to Kasey Catanzaro for driving Chelsea around.
What a trooper. Both are troopers.
And of course, Zack Ryder was a good boyfriend and checked up on her.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's in good hands, thankfully, and hopefully won't be out for too long.
Good hands, good Lord, T-Dub.
What?
You said she's in good hands. What part of her body she broke?
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
You said it yourself, dude.
God damn it!
You punned, but you punned if you didn't even realize you punned.
Yeah, I was telling a lot of bad puns in Florida as well, to the point where my friends were starting to get a little annoyed. You want some good news, Matty?
Yeah, let's hear some good news.
They just signed your favorite manager from the independent scene.
Who?
The man formerly known as Chuck Taylor, TM.
Chuck Taylor TM?
Yeah, the man formerly known as Chuck Taylor trademark. He was in Chikara, Ring of Honor,
yeah,
several other promotions. You may also know him under the name of Stokely Hathaway.
Thank you. I would have. Thank you. Because when I think of Chuck Taylor, I think of Chuck Taylor, the Kentucky Gentleman,
AKA Dustin.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole storyline in Chikara for a while where Stokely Hathaway bought out, I'm not sure how, but like he got the trademark to Chuck Taylor's name, so Chuck Taylor had to wrestle as Dustin, and Stokely Hathaway was wrestling as Chuck Taylor, TM.
Yo, Stokely Hathaway. All right, now we're talking, and good for him.
That was definitely not a signing I was expecting to see.
No. So I'm looking at Stokely Hathaway, this guy. Wait a minute, what, Chuck Taylor? I thought it was with AEW.
No, that's Chuck Taylor, a.k.a. Dustin.
Yeah,
this is
Dustin.
Chuck Taylor, TM.
Anyway.
Let's see if found big WWE news we have. Regards you, Matty Jay. Please tell them about your future plan.
Oh, so let me. This is a story here, all about how my life got flipped turned upside down. I'm going to stop right there. And I could go on, but I'm not. So Thursday, what?
Matty, you were white and you were lame.
At least when I wear my hat, it's up front. The cap is up front, as it is right now.
Yep. Carlin would be proud.
I'm going to prove that to Tita, but I am not kidding. I am actually wearing my AEW hat forwards. Thank you. Further proving that I am indeed white and or lame, or both.
We'll let the whatever spirit of George Carlin remains be the judge of that.
There you go. Proof. I send you proof. There you go. And I blinked, but there's light in my face. Anyway. So Thursday, didn't get my payday. There was a glitch in the system, and by glitch I mean there was something wrong with the one guy that decided to put the wrong fucking number in, and no one in my company, in the company I work for, got paid. People were mad.
I'd imagine, because you do work, you don't get paid. That's breaking the law.
That is indeed breaking the law. So I got the plan was get the payday, pay the bills, and then get myself some sweet pre-sale tickets, because Ticketmaster was doing a pre-sale. Darren, our friend Darren, my good buddy Darren. You remember Darren, Muppet Man?
I'll still talk to him. I still talk to him on the Facebooks.
Well, he got his tickets through on during the weekend. I was like, okay, let me check it out, and they got some sweet spots. For $360. It's in the nosebleeds in the 300, so it's like way up there, but I'm like, it's the former Air Canada Center. So it's a pretty decent building. So I figure, yeah, you know what, it's good. And then I realized, oh fuck, wait a minute. Cell phone bill. Let's just wait. And of course, the payday didn't come in, and Matty's stressed because, oh fuck, tickets go on sale Friday, and that is going to be a clusterfuck and a half. Turns out it was, but I got my payday. Got it late Thursday night, early Friday morning, I should say. We're around midnight because it is a direct deposit. And it was there. I paid my bill. I checked the thing, and no tickets left. Fuck. All right, fair enough. Fuck. I decided to watch OSW Review, which, by the way, they have a thing. The new one was dropped this week.
From the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, also, OC and Mafu in the same room. Oh, my God. Anyway, so I'm watching that, and I'm like, okay, fuck it. Let's just go back on the Ticketmaster app, see if there's anything. And it's not in the section I was hoping to get, but couple of sections ahead. It's the 321 was the one because it was like right in the middle, And then 21, 22, and 23. So 23 is just on the corner, but it's there. I figure, fuck it, it's same price, let's go for it. The apps is having a hard time processing anything. It's like I hit the button and nothing happens. Hit the button, nothing happens. Come on, damn it. And I do the thing, nothing happens. I turn my phone off, keep watching OSW review. All of a sudden, my phone, bloop, bloop, bloop. 3 emails. 2 from my bank because they're one, hey, you spent a lot of money. Wait, what? Second email, hey, you spent a lot of money. Okay, I get it. Third email, Ticketmaster, they say I got my tickets to SummerSlam all 4 days. Goddamn, baby! Ladies and gentlemen, this guy is going to Toronto not once, but twice. Once for Ring of Honor in May, the other SummerSlam fucking weekend. I'll be there all 4 nights. TakeOver, SummerSlam, Raw, SmackDown, all 4 shows.
Let's hope by that point, they'll have the draft thing, the Superstar Exchange gimmick.
Yeah.
So they might have, better stuff going on, hopefully, for your.
That would be that would be cool. That would be awesome. That would be indeed awesome. And fuck yes, I'm going to SummerSlam. I'm going to a WWE pay-per-view.
But more importantly, TakeOver.
Well, obviously, but yeah, for those who don't know, I've been a wrestling fan ever since I was 13 years old. Good Lord, almost 20 years of watching pro wrestling. And I've been to Raw. I've been to SmackDown. I've seen an NXT taping during a SmackDown taping, ironically. I've never been to a WWE pay-per-view. Legit, I've never done it. I have had chances. Unfortunately, they were never capitalized on, but this is the first one. I'm so nervous. I'm like, oh fuck, I have to figure out the hotel situation. Twice. But I get the SummerSlam, man. I'm going to... TakeOver is going to be fucking awesome, because when is it not awesome? Well, it's okay, London, but still, that even at that shitty, it's still awesome.
Oh wait, Matty, be sure to save up at least $200 for hotel.
200. Oh, this is downtown Toronto. I'm saving off 1,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, some places are $150 a night.
Let's see. It cost my buddy for the few nights that we were in Orlando about $250, I think, for 4 nights.
That was Motel 6, right?
No, that was Days Inn.
Oh, okay. Then again, this is you're paying in US, right?
Yes.
$250 for 4. Yeah, it's actually reasonable, actually.
And the funny thing was, he thought he had to put $100 deposit down, but it turns out that's only for locals because drunk people constantly show up there.
Why did they charge me a fucking deposit back then? I wasn't even local.
You got screwed over, man.
I got my money back. I'm not complaining, but still.
Yeah, apparently the thing where motels will force you deposit if you're a local because they get so many local drunks showing up there at the motel rooms wrecking shit.
That makes sense.
As Go-Kart Master pointed out, you are now happy in your head place.
I didn't think I got him, but I'm like, no, fuck yeah. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't do the whole thing. I might do just the weekend and take the train back on Monday, but that 4-pack was there, and when people saying, dude, you're going to be fighting a clusterfuck, I'm like, I checked on the app on the way to work today. That thing, if that's not sold out by now, I'll be shocked.
Well,
sold out as in sold out of tickets. Let's be fair here. Will people actually show up? Let's see. I know I will. And I splurge. I did a little bit of a splurge. I could have just went with the print at home. No, I'm getting those fuckers sent in with the express post. I am getting them through the mail. I am keeping those freaking ticket stubs.
You're going to have some good nights of wrestling ahead of you in the future for the next several months.
Yeah, Ring of Honor in May and SummerSlam in August. And
it's a good time to be Matty Jay right now.
Yeah, I'm taking here I already got like a plan about this. So I'm like Thursday I'm just going to take, my Switch and maybe a couple of things and just travel very light, right. You know what I mean? And, I get to the hotel and everything else, and I'll go to Ring of Honor, maybe grab a quick bite to eat beforehand, then go to Ring of Honor, hopefully meet Hiroshi Tanahashi. That would be nice. And I'll be doing the thing. I'll be watching professional wrestling, and it's hopefully the best. Well, it's a house show, but still, it's Ring of Honor. My first Ring of Honor show, too. A lot of firsts for me this year. My first Ring of Honor show, first takeover. Well, not the first NXT, but a takeover is still. My first Big Four pay-per-view. My first pay-per-view, my first big bucket lists are being taken care of this year, my friend. I may not ever be able to go to Tokyo, Japan to see Wrestle Kingdom live with my own two eyes, but god damn it, I'll go to Toronto to watch 4 nights of professional wrestling. I will be burnt out on wrestling by the end of that weekend. Not gonna lie.
Also, I'm just going to take a stab in the dark and say no Wrestle-Cast that weekend of
Actually, as a matter of fact, we could probably do a Wrestle-Cast because the current plan in my head is I take the train Saturday morning.
Ooh, okay then.
And I'll check in and I'll go to take over that night and have a good night on the town. And Saturday, same thing. Sunday, same thing. And all that stuff.
Oh, wait, Matty.
Unless of course, things can change. If there's an access, then I'll take the extra day. And we might not have a Wrestle-Cast. At least not live.
Always make sure to check when the check-in time was because at Days In, their check-in time was 3 p.m. and you could not check in early.
Yeah, we had to do that. The staff at... when Easy and I stayed at the Days Inn, we actually said, hey, we just put our stuff away and just do it like in a safe spot so we could fart around. I said, no, yeah, go ahead. So we just put our stuff there and we went to the floor to the mall, which, by the way, they have a Think Geek, and a Hot Topic, and it's all sorts of geek stuff. There's like a geek shop, like right next to the Shake Shack.
Hey,
our bellies were happy, our head places were happy that weekend, I tell you.
Hey, Matty.
Yes.
Guess there's going to be the Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
I get the feeling that Jay is going to anger a particular person.
And he might end up on a list of some sort.
Yeah, I like that. Like I could envision the situation. The person in question shows up. Hey man, you got something? $15, little man. Put that shit in that. No. Give me the shit now. We're gonna get it. Get what, brah? It. That's not it. I'm just doing my job. You know what? What's your name? Jay? Well, Jays. Guess what?
You just made the list!
That took a long way to get to that button.
Anyways.
But Chris Jericho is going to be apparently going to be in a cameo.
Yep, he's going to be in the Jay and Silent Bob reboot, and I could not be happier because I have always been a huge fan of the VOS universe, the original film universe, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
before there was Marvel, before there was DC creating their own cinematic universe, there was Kevin Smith and his low-budget team of just punk rock style filmmaking.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. Fuck me hard.
That's a Clerks 2 reference, ladies and gentlemen. For
Goodbye, horses. And by the way, just so you know, you do not go ass to mouth. Just so you know. Just in case
Very
you're
much
wondering
agreed.
what movie I was referencing, the TWK is indeed correct. Anyway.
Let's see. I was able to watch some New Japan Cup, and the
Yeah.
most shocking thing that happened was Ryusuke Taguchi won a match.
No. You want the most shocking one that happened? Chase Owen won a match!
This is more shocking to me.
Oh, well, okay. It's Taguchi. Fair enough, but...
It's Taguchi, and he's still a junior.
I know. But Chase Owen won a match against Juice Robinson. And this goes into my winners list, but we'll get to that in a few minutes. But that happened. That legit...
And now we journey on over to everyone's favorite zone of impact taking place in the Vegas of Los.
Can we like tell them about the rest of the New Japan Cup? There's someone in there going, been looking forward to it. They're like building themselves up. It'd be kind of disappointing.
All right, go on, Matty, go on.
All right, so speed round. Tomohiro Ishii, he defeated Nagano in the first round. He defeated Tai Chi in the second round, which is having watched that match, underrated match. Tai Chi, he won against Hama to get that. Yoshihashi defeated Manabu Nakanishi. Chase Owens over Juice Robinson. Hashi defeated Owens. The match advertised as Tomohiro Ishii versus Yoshihashi. Fuck yes. Okada over Michael Elgin. That was a great match. 24-06. That was a great match. Mikey Nichols over Hikuleo. Mikey Nichols looking good. He took on Okada, and Okada won. Ospreay defeated Bad Luck Fale and Lance Archer. He's taking on Okada. Fuck yes. Tanahashi defeated Shota Umino, and Umino looked good in that match.
He made sure that Umino came out of the match looking like a star. And even though Umino still used a lot of basic young lion moves, that's because he still kind of is a young lion, but he's getting there.
The basic stuff, good lord. The story you tell with the basic shit, good lord. Guys, Umino's ready for that excursion, I think.
I would say, yeah, by May at least.
By May, by the end of like the run, make him pick a spot and have some good times, man. He's ready. Taguchi defeated Tenzan, the aforementioned Hiroyoshi Tenzan. It's Tanahashi versus Taguchi. That's going to be interesting. Ibushi defeated Naito, which is another kind of shocker. Not really, but still.
It's kind of interesting that they put what could have been the finals as one of the first matches.
But here's the thing. They got a hell of a good one because Evil versus ZSJ. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Kota Ibushi versus Zack Sabre Jr. again.
Yeah, I was disappointed to see Evil tap out, but not surprised.
The greater good, my friend. The greater good. We got Ibushi Sabre Jr. again. I am not complaining too much.
Oh, yeah, Cruiserweight Classic rematch.
Yeah, and they had that rematch during G1 last year. I want another one, damn it. That was awesome. Speaking of awesome, Colt Cabana in his first tour for New Japan. He won against Togi Makabe in actually a pretty decent matchup. And Yano'd his way through David Boy Smith Jr. again. So it's Colt Cabana.
So are we actually getting Colt versus Yano?
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, that is indeed that is silence, but that is also the sound of T-Dub being happy in his head place.
You just replaced my sounds with Goku squeeing, and that's what I have in my
That's
head.
pretty much it.
Was Colt Cabana using his proper entrance theme?
Yes. Actually, through Honor Rising as well, too.
Nice.
His proper music. And also great Makabe versus Colt Cabana, short but sweet and awesome.
Yeah, I don't think every tournament match needs to go north of 15 minutes.
Should. Not all of them do, but should. But Makabe versus Colt Cabana was actually decent for the 7 minutes, 25 seconds.
Yeah.
When you watch it, you watch it, it'll make sense when you watch it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, to me, not every match needs to go above 15 minutes.
No. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's just in the sense of the match, and that match made sense. Speaking of making sense, Minoru Suzuki defeated Kojima, And Sonata defeated Goto, so we're getting Minoru Suzuki versus Sonata.
This could definitely be a star-making match for Sonata, although he did have a really good one against Okada last year.
That he did. So that's where it stands. So in these quarters, it's Ishii and Yoshihashi and Okada versus Ospreay. And the winner of Tanahashi, Taguchi, and Ibushi Sabre Jr. face off. And Yano and Cabana will face the winner of Suzuki Sonata.
Could you imagine? Well, if Toru Yano faces Suzuki, Yano could win because he's won matches against Suzuki quite a few times last year.
He could. He has.
In him. So it's shaping up to be one heck of a tournament.
This is. I like the possibilities.
Now, if we could somehow have Toru Yano win the tournament and then go on to face Jay White in Madison
So, by the way, we should mention. I should mention that I'm going off of what I see on the Wikipedia. So not all the results are in. Rika said that was Wednesday into Thursday. Sonata Suzuki. So that no spoilers. Thank you. But that's what we have so far. That's what I knew of so far. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. All right, T-Dub, Zone of Impact, go.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes.
We had Rich Swann versus Ethan Page. At one point, Rich Swann uses a frog splash, which Don Callis calls a 7.5-star frog splash.
Nice. Keeping that gimmick alive. Nice.
At one point, the crowd starts chanting USA for Rich Swann, I guess.
Okay.
Anyways, he won with the Phoenix Splash, and then OVE come out. Sami Callihan does his damnedest to try to get Rich Swann to join them, and Swann pulls a DDP.
Stop. We're disconnected. We're going to try again here. Are we streaming? No, we're not. We're going to try again real quick. I'm just going to stop this real quick. This is probably the part where I just going to have to hit the technical difficulties button. Alright, so I got the thing up. We're going to try again. We're still recording, by the way. It's just, gotta love that stuff and things. Can we be back live? No, still trying to reconnect. Alright, I'm going to give it a minute here.
There we go. Now I can hear you.
Oh, no, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh. So I was disconnected on Discord. That is weird. Not on my...
there you go.
Oh.
Now you're back. Now you're back.
Oh. I was legit off internet, wasn't I?
I guess you were.
Huh. Oh, let me try that again then. We're still recording, by the way. This whole patch was like we were still recording.
I know, but I was not hearing anything from you for a good 2 minutes.
All right, well, yeah, I told you to stop, and then you stopped, and then you didn't talk. I'm like, okay. I just kept talking, so we were still recording. All right, let's try that again, shall we?
Let's see. Picking up where we were.
There we go.
Rich Swann won with the Phoenix Splash, and then OVE came out. They tried to get him to join their cause. Sami Callihan did his damnness, and Rich Swann pulled his DDP.
Ah.
You know that whole gimmick when I put on the T-shirt, everything's looking good, everyone's posing, yeah, we got the T. And then as soon as everyone's back is turned, there's the assault.
Pow!
Takes them all out. And he even used...
And Gokai Master, no, that was my internet being a derp. So don't worry about it. That was not Discord, believe it or not.
Yep, just Matty's internet.
Yep.
Anyways, Rich Swann even used a variation of a diamond cutter.
Ah, a little an homage, obviously.
Yes, just send that message home.
Yep,
Then we got the Impact debut of then we have the Impact Wrestling debut of Ace Austin, who is quite badass. The crowd's chanting, "Let's go Gambit."
Ah, Gambit, nice.
Yeah, because if you ever see him, he wears a long trench coat during his entrance and has a pole. And he does like to use cards during his entrance as well. So yeah,
he is wrestling's Gambit.
Yeah,
nice.
And the guy can flip around and fly around just like Gambit would.
Nice.
And his finisher is a running blockbuster called the Fold.
Cool.
Then we got a promo in the ring from Alicia Edwards. She was interrupted by the Desi Hit Squad. They make sexist comments towards her, and then she starts slapping. Then they start looking violent, and then Eddie Edwards came out to try to defend her, and then they start beating him up. And then Eli Drake walks his way to the ring. Looks like he's about to beat up Eddie as well, and then decides, fuck that, beating the shit out of Desi Hit Squad.
Because Desi Hit squads are a bunch of dummies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that deserves a Eli Drake button.
Dummy, yeah.
And then backstage,
Ace Austin, Renico.
Yes, Mr. Ace Austin. He's been making waves on the independent scene, so I guess it was only a matter of time before he got sniped up by some company.
Makes sense.
Quite quickly, too, because he was just starting to build some steam, so it'll be interesting to see if this is one of those more exclusive contracts or if this is just sort of a day-by-day thing. Time will tell, depending on how successful he turns out. Anyways, backstage, Eli Drake stated that he wants him and Eddie to work as a tag team to go for the belt.
All right.
Then we got a hilarious Rascals promo. That was just good stuff. So if you enjoy stoner humor.
All right.
And then we got our semi-main event, the Dark War between Su Yung, Ali, and the Undead Maid of Honor versus Rosemary, Kier Hogan, and Jordan Grace. It's Ali's Soul versus Rosemary's Soul. And during this whole match, dark red lighting, just to sort of set the mood, if you will.
Ooh, okay.
Also in the evil corner was the man referred to as the Sinister Minister himself, James Mitchell.
Good to see he's still getting solid television work.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, Team Rosemary got the victory in the end after a pretty good time match. They gave it quite a bit of time, even including a commercial break in there.
That's solid, even for Impact, actually.
Yeah. And after the match, Rosemary got out a leash and collar and led Ali away.
Aww. Oh, that was Rosemary.
Yeah, Rosemary got out because Rosemary brought a leash and a collar to the ring to sort of, drag Ali away because, she's still soulless. So she's got to sort of drag her away from Su Yung now that she won the match. And James Mitchell, a man of his word, kept Su Yung at bay so that way Rosemary could claim her reward.
All right.
Let's see. Got a little thing here called the humiliation of Glenn Gilberti, where
good Lord. God.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We have multiple backstage segments of Glenn Gilberti just being dicked around by pretty much every employee in the building.
Pretty much, yeah.
At one point, Tommy Dreamer's like, "Man, we got this. You're good at talent relations, right? Right, good. All right, we had this star here, one of our big stars of the place. He's been making a big fuss. Can you go in there and talk to him?" And then Glenn's in there for like 2 seconds. He's like, "That's now." And Dreamer's like, "Yeah, that's the Anthem Owl. Go talk to him. Get him in. Go in there. Talk some sense to him." He's like, "I'm not talking to him. Now he's gonna kill me." He's like, "No, you want this job? Go get this shit done." Just shoves him in the door and locks it behind him. And then we just hear sounds of Disco Inferno getting his ass kicked by an owl. I thought that wasn't the end of it.
Nope. Actually, though, this is... Oh, no, I got the wrong button. Damn it. I got the wrong clip. Because this is Sunny in Philadelphia.
Anyways, continuing on, Glenn eventually makes his way to ringside because he thinks, oh, maybe everyone wants me to join commentary team. So he goes over to the commentary table. And during that segment, Scott Bordeaux makes her way to the ring to announce who she'll be facing as her opponent. And Josh Matthews, being interviewed, was like, all right, just to get everyone up to speed, let's recap your involvement in this company up until this point. And one of those was getting Disco Inferno to dress up as a turkey. Disco, not being a fan of them bringing this up, goes in the ring, makes some obviously sexist remarks towards Scarlett Bordeaux, says that since Impact doesn't have bra and panties matches anymore, that she is useless.
Yeah, this is yes, yeah. The curb drop does not work. This is the humiliation of Glenn Gilberti. No, hold on. Damn it, YouTube, work with me.
And it all ends with the challenge being laid down. Glenn Gilberti versus Scarlett Bordeaux next week, and Scarlett ends the match with saying that I might be a woman, but next week, what's it going to be? When is the match going to take place? 3 weeks out against all odds. They're bringing that back.
Yeah.
I guess there's. Yeah, she says I might be a woman, but I'm going to make you my bitch. Which she probably will, because he's Glenn Gilberti.
I know, Renico, but at the same time. God damn it, Mildra.
Anyways, and now also announced before our main event was next week, number one contenders match, Tessa Blanchard versus Jordynne Grace. Winner takes on Taya Valkyrie at Against All Odds.
Ooh.
And in our main event of the evening, we have the Lucha Bros versus Wentz and Dez of the Rascals. And this was just all of the insane spots.
I can imagine.
Including, at one point, both teams are on the outside. The Lucha Bros are on one side of the turnbuckle facing the stage, and the Rascals are on the other side of the turnbuckle, both on the outside. So Wentz launches Dez over the turnbuckle at the Lucha Brothers.
I'm trying to imagine that spot in my head, and I'm like, oh my god.
The amount of air Dez got was unfreaking real.
It had to be, because if it wasn't, you're in turnbuckle post.
Yeah, that's a good over 6 feet.
That's distance. That's distance.
That is height and distance.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good flippy stuff all around. I love this match.
I can't blame you.
And afterwards, Lucha Bros go backstage, and they're talking to Mr. Conan, and Conan says that this is not a request. This is me ordering you to let me know give me a date for rematch against LAX. So, yeah, tensions are starting to heat up between LAX and Lucha Bros.
Conan's nightmare is getting true.
Yeah, he's trying his damnedest to be peacekeeper, but things are obviously breaking down.
Yep.
And then the last thing I have written here is Santino is a friggin' numpty.
Uh-oh. Oh, I might have hit the curb button too early. Explain.
So, Santino did some sort of interview this week, and he said some fucking stupid shit.
Yup. Oh. Oh, explain. Read it. Just explain it to
So here are the things he has stated. He stated that trans women should not be wrestling cis women at all. He does not believe that. Why? I don't know. He also does not believe that intergender matches should be happening. And do you want to know his reason why?
Why?
Because he thinks that if a woman sees an intergender match, that they might think that they can beat up men. Anybody want to explain to Santino that wrestling isn't real? Also, somebody
This is the same guy that had an intergender tag team with Beth fucking Phoenix.
Also, WrestleMania 25, anyone?
Yeah. You won the damn women's battle royal. I don't want to call a guy like Santino Morella a local guy a fucking idiot, but Jesus Christ.
He also says that trans women should not be fighting women's MMA because they somehow have some sort of advantage, when science has actually proven the opposite. Ladies and gentlemen, read a fucking science book before you talk some bullshit. Talk to a fucking scientist. Read an interview with them.
T-Dub, you're going to bring this up to Mildred tomorrow.
Why?
Because, goddammit, we found a Geek of the Week.
Quite possibly, because
this is Geek of the fucking Week territory.
Santino, you are a fucking moron. Do some goddamn research.
No. Let's new crowds that shit. Santino Morella, you are a fucking moron.
And that's all the news I have for this week.
God damn. Yeah, keep that story handy. We are bringing that to the monk tomorrow night. Oh my God.
And I'd like to read a tweet from our buddy Mumbles, because she put this quite succinctly. Where'd I put my phone? Where'd I put it? There it is. She says, the reality is that women sometimes have to stand up to men much bigger than them, and it's not some fantasy choice, it's self-defense, which is true.
Mm.
Women, women, they do have to carry, like, I can say that one of my friends has to carry around mace with her at all times, because that's just how, that's how women can feel sometimes, because there are so many fucking creeps out there. So, yeah, some women, they have to learn self-defense. So, Santino, fuck off.
You know, the irony of this is, I think he owns a dojo in Toronto.
Yeah, he owns a wrestling/MMA dojo that he actually runs himself. So, what the fuck?
The guy owns a self-defense school. I.
Also, Riniko says I need to be a soccer commentator.
He's not wrong. You got the pipes.
Goal!
Anyway, time for winners and losers, bud. What do you got in the losers department?
Santino fucking Morales.
Why am I not surprised? Geek, we need to tell. Writing this shit down. I am writing this shit down. Yeah, he is a loser this week. He is definitely a loser this week. I would.
And I don't really have anything else since I didn't really watch WWE this week because I was in Florida up until last night.
Yeah, I got a loser for you. WWE for going back to Saudi Arabia in May.
Because they have to have the money.
I am furiously writing this shit down. There we go. Keeping that shit in mind. And yeah, WB. Let's do some winners, my friend.
Winners. I'll give one to AJ Styles and Orton for that promo.
That was a good promo. Got a few. Number one, Chase Owens. Let me tell you a tale of Mattis bitching about his bracket being busted thanks to Chase Owens. You may have seen this on the Twitter. Let me get the thing and there we go. All right, here we go. So it starts with Mattis saying, by the way, I'd like to thank Chase Owens and Kota Ibushi for breaking my brackets, the bastards. I respond, all caps, Chase Owens won a fucking match. I'm still recovering from that. And we're having some Sean clothes and everything else. And then and of course, Mattis goes, the bastards. The bastard. And out of fucking nowhere, Chase Owens himself responds, quote, obviously you haven't been keeping up with New Japan this year. I've been on a roll starting with New Year's Dash. Winky face emoji.
Somebody's vanity searching.
Mattis, and you would think he would consider he has all the time since he gave up watching on Raw. To be fair, I do have it in the background, but I was actually catching up on New Japan. So that's why I said I was watching the anniversary show, as a matter of fact. And I was watching that because I needed to catch up on that. And he says, and you realize that Chase Owens was on Raw? Tis. I say, well, yeah, he was getting on Raw. Anyway, Chase Owens responded. Chase Owens gave us a... This is absolutely the longest of long shots, especially if it's live. But Chase Owens, if you're listening, if you ever want to vent on a wrestling podcast, the door is fucking open, pal. Mattis is searching. He's trying to find a way to get me beat up by Bad Luck Fale on Twitter. Don't. Alright, been there, done that. Got Sarah Del Rey's bootlace still as a mark on the back still. Not really, but you get the idea. No. Chase Owens, after the tournament, during the tournament, I don't care. If you want to talk, we got a Discord. You obviously know my Twitter handle.
Matty's DMs are always open.
Yes, sir. Always open. Sleep fuck. Sleep fuck. Sleep and fuck. Sleep and fuck. Sleep and fuck.
Good to know what your intentions are for Mr. Owens.
Dude, the way you said that, I had to go Carlin here. I'm taking your troll and I'm trying to make it even trollier.
Anyways, any other winners?
Oh, hell yeah. OSW review, their review of the 2019 Royal Rumble Renico phrasing. Yeah, all of it. All of the phrasing. OSW Royal Rumble. Jay, V1, OOC, and an old pal of RVT's, Matthew Botchamania. He's been a regular for the Monday reviews, but all four people in the same review.
I wouldn't really call Matthew a pal. He was around for like a few months, and that was it.
Yeah, cup of coffee. An acquaintance more than anything else.
I doubt he even remembers me.
I doubt he even remembers me. But,
exactly. So, kind of a pointless little bit of trivia.
Hey, the fact that I was in a Skype call with Matthew, I was like, to this day, it's like, that's a bragging right. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I was in a Skype call one time with Matthew of Botchamania. Yes. Anyway. And New Japan Pro Wrestling for the New Japan Cup. And Daniel Bryan, this week on SmackDown. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have till 5.
Ah, he brought that back.
Of all the times you pick to miss Riff Down, he busted that out.
That was worth it. I got to see the Broly movie and Venom.
It is, but it's going to be a lingering regret. Because what if he doesn't get to do it again?
Matty, I guess you could say I'll be wrestling with regret?
Ah. Hi, Brian Zane. How are you? You don't even know who the fuck I am, but I don't care. Hi.
We have no self-esteem here at the Wrestle-Cast.
we have no shame either, but who cares? By the way, his latest review, Macho Man in WCW. Awesome. As per usual, obviously. Oh. Oh, this got interesting. So, T-Dub, check the Producers Lounge real quick. The Producers Lounge chat. While he does that, I'm going to tell you that you could... thank you very much for tuning in, as per usual. And you can follow us on Twitter at MattyJ316 and at TWK Official. You can buy our shirts at the link provided in the screen, of course, at the bottom of the description of the page, of course. You can support us at TWK's Patreon, patreon.com/TWK Reviews. Of course, my tip jar, paypal.me/MattyJ316. Buy this shirt, and if you just want to give us some money, go right ahead and give us the money. T-Dub, have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw the little thing that Shades put down.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Super fighting robot. Mega move! Yeah, so apparently the entire Mega Man 90s cartoon available on YouTube.
Somebody's riffing that.
We have got to find a way to riff that. Oh, God.
Have fun with that. And until then, I'm TWK of TWK Reviews, telling you to work your gimmick.
Actually, no, we're not even done yet. We got to plug your videos, dude. You still got a Let's Play to plug.
No, my Let's Play is finished. It's been finished for a while. I finished my Let's Play before I left for Florida, and my latest video is still Majora's Mask.
All right. Well, that being said, well, thank you very much for tuning in. I was expecting you to plug a thing. Anyway.
Nope, I have nothing to plug for at least a week and a half.
All right, well, you'll be hard at work to do that. I'll probably catch up on some New Japan Pro graps and all that good stuff. But until then, on behalf of everybody, and of course, on behalf of my good buddy TWK.
Work your gimmick, bitches.
Damn right. My name's Matty Jay, reminding you to help professional wrestling support your independent promotion as soon as possible. Folks, have a good one. Have a safe one. We'll talk to you next week. Bye. Everybody. Bye!
I'll step out of this ring. I'll walk up that ramp. I will tear my way through the Guardians of the Independence scene or whatever they are.
Gonna need a sensu for that one.